Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Leo from the new moon until the full moon. So from the 19th of May until the 4th of June. So I'm going to be using my Tower of Prague deck, and I'm just going to shuffle now and just focus around you and just lay your 10 cards on the table in front of me. Right, so the first card is in the here and now, the present situation, what's going on around you at this time. The card I get is the Ten of Wands in the reversed position. The feeling I get here is some kind of detox which you're going through at the moment. Okay, I do sense some kind of sorting out. So you could be sorting out like a sort of spare room or some paperwork, or just clearing what's toxic in your life. Okay, because I do see this vision of you, it's symbolic, but like walking around town with these bags of rubbish. Okay, and just clearing this rubbish just to allow space for something new. Because you imagine those bags, as you get rid of that rubbish, the bags are going to become lighter. You become lighter within yourself as you let go of these burdens. Okay, the only advice here is try not to throw out the baby with the bathwater. Okay, there is some good stuff around you that you need to hold on to, so do have a good look when you're clearing out, not to throw away some good stuff. Okay, but there's a lot of toxic stuff which you don't need any longer. Okay, this could be around people, it could be around possessions, things you don't need any longer, things which are holding you back. It's having a good clear out. That's the energy which I get here, and it may be quite challenging for you, but at the same time, once you actually do that, or as you do that, you're going to become much lighter. It's like a burden off your shoulders I get here. Okay, and as you become lighter within yourself and not so weighed down, of course you'll gain more energy and you'll start going towards what you want much faster. Card crossing is the Queen of Pentacles. I do feel actually there is one thing in particular. It could be a thing, it could be an item, or it could be a person, or it could be thoughts of a person. Okay, there is some kind of attachment situation here. You don't want to either get rid of something, you don't want to get rid of the thought of someone, but it's, the feeling here is past its sell by date. That's what I get here. It's past its sell by date. And even though you are having this good clear out, okay, you come across this person or this this item, okay, but it's saying, there's a need to let go of this because it's gone. Okay, and in fact, because this is so important, once you let go of that, you create such a massive space for something massive and brilliant to come into your life. Okay, because it will kind of weigh up for you. So you may feel quite upset when you actually get rid of this. Okay, but at the same time, you realise it's the right thing to do, and it's not going to come back. But you will actually fill that space with something new and something wonderful. So in the past, coming to the present, I've got the Seven of Wands here. You could well have been on the edge of a situation, like on the cusp. You may well have been feeling on edge, okay? You may well have been pulled one way and then the other, or sat just very much on the fence around a situation, okay? But the feeling here is of you making your thoughts known, because you can't sit on the fence forever. Okay, it's like you decide one way or another. That's what I feel here, and this is what brings around these massive changes which are happening at the moment. Okay, there's a strong sense of getting it from all sides. Okay, so there's some people around you, situations around you, just trying to pull you off course. Okay, and also your own thoughts as well. So you may well have had these nagging thoughts these nagging words of those around, just trying to pull you off course. Okay, so there's a strong sense of being pulled one way and then the other. But as we come forward and in the here and now, it's very much about you getting to a point where you realise you need a good declutter. Okay, it's very much just feeling out with the old, in with the new, and just getting rid of this toxic energy around you. So as I look more forward, I've got the Hermit card in the reversed position. Yeah, the feeling here is that you've done a lot of soul searching. Okay, you've done a lot of looking within for answers around a situation. It could well be that it gets to a point of overthinking here. Okay, and the feeling here with the Hermit card in the reverse position of some kind of retreat, stepping back from a situation, because it's like you not being able to see the wood for the trees. Okay, of course that keeps you stuck because you can't see what you need to do so that you can move forward. Okay, but as I said, you're going to have this good sort out. Okay, so you can imagine this sort out as like, all these branches in front of you. Okay, so you kind of sort of clear them. Okay, or you step back a little bit, you can see which ones need to be cleared first. Okay, which makes things easier for you. Okay, but the Hermit reverse is about you kind of getting back into the thick of things. Okay, so rather than overthinking, I mean, it's good to think about things now and again, but not all the time. Okay, and with the Hermit reversed, it's very much about you getting back out into the thick of things. Okay, so just getting out, just enjoying yourself, perhaps going out with people, going to workshops, or even something new here. Okay, it's about some kind of release here, or escaping, but in a positive sense. So escaping in the sense of taking up some more interests or some more hobbies here. It's also about the manifestation of wishes as well. And with the lantern here, I do see that's like a star, which is very much connected to wishes. But since it's reversed, it's about wishes being fulfilled here. And it's this kind of sort of letting go of this lantern. So you hold on to something, which I was talking about earlier. Yeah, but you're holding on to something which is past its sell-by date. It's time to let go. Because when you let go of something, you've got space then to have something else here. Okay, it's very much saying that's exactly the same. Okay, it's very much confirmation. So once you let go, something very, very special is going to come into your life. So the card in the gold position is the Queen of Wands in the reversed position. I do sense this negative energy around you. Okay, I was feeling it here actually with the Seven of Wands. There's people interfering around you and getting it from different directions. Okay, but all this is to do with this toxic energy and about having this good sort out, as I was talking about earlier, walking around town with these bags of rubbish and this negative, I get like a sort of feminine energy here. It's kind of just either moving away from this person. Okay, if you can't do that, then it's about dealing with them differently from how you've done it before. Okay, and then that will bring about changes within itself. The worst thing you can do is just carry on just taking it, because it then very much a feeling of them controlling the situation all the time. Okay, but I do sense with the balance here that things have been out of balance, and you're wanting things to come back into balance. Okay, and I do sense strongly as you have this clear out, this good declutter, that things are going to come back into balance for you. And rather than this person or the situation controlling you, it's about you controlling the situation. Okay, you could well move away from this person, this situation, this person will start running after you. Nothing to be scared of, but they want you to come back or be like you were before. But then you're in a position where you can actually choose yes or no. Okay, where before it would have been you asking them to choose yes or no. So the power was in their hands, or the power was in the situation. Okay, or you were leaving it down to circumstances. Now you're taking back control. This is what's going to happen here. And you're going to start to control the situation, and of course you're going to create your own reality rather than letting circumstances create it for you, or worse still, other people. Subconsciously, yes, it's difficult. I've got the Ace of Swords here. It's given me this double-edged sword. So there are some things which are difficult. On one side, you know it's a good idea to let go of something and move forward, but on the other side it could be quite sentimental, so you do kind of feel guilty about letting go of something. But I do sense there's victory here. Everything comes to a point here. There's a victory wreath at the top as things come to a point, as things come to a head. It's like you come to this conclusion within yourself that it's past its sell-by date. It's time to let go and then move forward from this situation. And as you do, as I said, you create more space for something really special to come into your life. But at the moment, you know, with the Ace as well, with the Ace of Swords, there are a lot of challenges, frustrations, but it's also about a laser sharp focus as well. Okay, if you're pulled one way and then the other, if your heart is pulling you one way and your mind another way, you just always end up to come back to square one. Okay, if your mind and your heart work together, then it's kind of straight towards what you want. So this laser sharp focus, where your heart is focused on it, your mind is focused on it, and then you just start going towards it then. The advice here is shown by the Nine of Wands in the reversed position. It's in your hands. I think that's what the card is saying. It's very much a reminder. You're the only person who can sort things out here. It's very clear. You know, you've got these kind of sticks in the ground which appear like the bars to a prison. You've actually taken a stick, yeah, and you've actually created this way out, this way forward. So it's very much confirmation. You know, it's in your hands. You're already halfway there. Yeah, you're already starting to think about having like this declutter, or you are starting to go through the process of decluttering. And the more and more you do that, yeah, the more you're going to be able to take that bar out and then just move forward and away from this situation. Okay. Also with the number 9, it's about reaping the harvest, and all the time and all the effort you put in is going to come back in equal measure. On the outside at the moment, I've got the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, the tables are starting to turn in your favour. You know, whereas before you were letting people control the situation, people were taking you for granted, you were putting a lot of time, a lot of effort into a situation and getting little back in return. Okay, things are out of balance. But the feeling here is that things are going to change. Okay, the tables are already starting to change. It may not be apparent already on the outside, but you have been doing a lot of work on yourself. You are having this declutter, or you're about to have this declutter around you within yourself on the outside as well. And then this helps to bring about this change, because you can see things for how they are then. Okay, there's a lot of things getting in the way. You couldn't see the wood for the trees. You stood back, you saw what needed to be moved to create a space so that you could move forward. Okay, it's very much about things coming back into balance for you. Your hopes and your fears is shown by the Justice card. I see elephant in the room. Okay, so there's been a lot of wool which has been pulled over your eyes. You know, whenever I see this card, it reminds me of times when I look for a pen. You know, I find it behind my ear, or I'm looking for my glasses and actually find I'm actually wearing them. Okay, so the answer is right in front of you. You may just need to just step back just so you can gain more clarity. I suppose your fear is that you're going to keep going back to square one, but there is a breakthrough coming up for you. Some kind of action which you take is going to bring about this balance. Okay, so balance is upside down here, things out of balance, things coming back into balance here with the balance the right way around. Okay, could well be some kind of legal or official situation around you. It could be around the signing of papers, but everything's shown to work out okay in that respect. The outcome card is the Death card, very positive card here. Okay, whatever you've been holding on to, okay, it shows you are going to let go of that. Okay, it has been the sticking point. It is a sticking point. Okay, it could well be it's very sentimental, but on the other hand, you realise it's way past its sell-by date. And with the Death card coming in here, it's a major card. It's going to happen. There's no two ways about it. It's about letting go of this. Okay, closing one door to allow a new door to open for you. Okay, burning dead wood to clear a way forward. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment. There's also links for free daily readings, personal readings, to buy me a coffee, and to my crystal shop. Thank you.